So Khabib is interested in a football career right now. He's thinking of making a football career. I mean, like, okay, this is interesting stuff. While the rest of the MMA world is preoccupied with shifting to boxing to fight YouTubers, Khabib is looking in a completely different direction, looking to compete with his feet instead of his hands. He retired from MMA, he beat the fuck out of Justin Gaethje, and he has been keeping busy pursuing other business ventures and dabbling in coaching. If some clubs they offer me, they make me an interesting offer, I'm gonna accept this. When asked about his interest in football, football is for me best sport. Football is on another level. MMA, I like MMA. I like fighting. I like competition with people, with best fighters in the world. But football for me is like best sport. He's a big fan of football. He loves watching football. That's pretty obvious here. Love of football is well documented, having played the sport since he was a small child. And early this year, Khabib joked about being a free agent. That joke is becoming a little more serious now, though, as apparently the former UFC champion has been approached by some teams about playing. Seriously? Like, do you guys really think that he would that he would make a career in football? Do you guys really think that he would be a good football player? Like, okay, let's look at him on Instagram and let me see what he's doing on Instagram, dude. I don't think he's gonna be successful. I mean, he might be. I don't want to be a hater, dude. Like, I don't want to sound like a hater, but let's see. So they pass the ball to Khabib. There's Khabib. He goes past that dude and he scores. Okay, that's a good goal. I like it. I like it. I like it. But come on, man, dude. I think people are just scared to tackle this dude. Let's be real. Do you guys really think Khabib is like? Do you think people are not gonna tackle him? Do you think people are gonna like actually tackle Khabib? Do you think that's gonna happen? Come on, man. Let's be real. But I mean, it's hey, well, I mean, hey, I mean, if she, hey, shit, if he can make it successful, if he can make that shit successful, then that's him, man. I mean, he has a champion's mentality for sure, but is he able to transition from fighting as an MMA fighter, a legend of the sport, arguably one of the best to ever fight in the lightweight division? Is he gonna fucking make a transition to football? I mean, he's an athlete. He's a very good athlete, but I don't think he's gonna be able to compete at the highest levels. He's not gonna be able to compete at the highest level of MMA, of not MMA. I mean, the highest levels of football. He's not. I don't think so. Hey, he might prove me wrong and everyone else wrong. But as of right now, I don't know. Maybe he can do it. But I mean, it doesn't really. I've never heard of an MMA fighter making a transition to football. Okay, let's be real here for a second. Do any of you guys actually think that he could compete in a top tier league? Not even a top tier league, because there's no question that he would be able to compete in Barclays Premier League. That's obviously not a reality, let's be honest here. Football conditioning and MMA conditioning is different, but he would probably be able to condition himself, but the skill level is just so far apart. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's going to be somewhat of a decent player, but he's never going to be a good player, or even a great player. That's just my opinion. That's what I think. It seems logical to me though, because I've never seen an MMA fighter make a transition to football and be successful at a high level. Never seen that before. Never. I mean, most football players they start at like 6, 7, 8, maybe 10, somewhere around there to play football. Like kids start like at a very young age to play football, and they develop their skills over time, and then they become really good at dribbling, and that takes such a long time to perfect that skill too. It's not as easy as just waking up one day and thinking you're gonna play football. Nope, doesn't work like that. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be interested to see what happens here. I mean, hopefully he's gonna be able to do well. I wish him nothing but the best, man. And he's one of my favorite fighters in UFC for sure, no doubt. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to seeing what Khabib does. I'm out. Peace.